Sorry, give you a share screen. And let's get this party started.
Ingrid, Alabama.
All right, so awesome. Sorry, I'm expecting, can you give me a thumbs up? If you can see the screen, thank you. If you can see my picture, Teresa Kudo, can you give me a thumbs up if you can see my picture? Awesome, thank you. Okay, my name is Rick Redford. I am the area director for North America, and it is my pleasure to host the call tonight. And we have a call for the ages tonight. I'm so excited. I'm going to start with a little business though. For the rest of the six days left in this month, Skincerity by Lusum is on loyalty shopping. And again, if you have not tried this product, it is so great. I love on scars, on just skin in general. I love putting it on at night and peeling it off in the morning. It's great. Also, if you've not participated in the transformation throwdown, you're missing out. The number 1, 2, and 3 prizes are really significant. It's pretty great. So if you haven't entered, please enter now because you still could win. And there are a number of products that you can use. This week at Thursday night, you have a special guest, Isaac Solidarios, that is going to be the guest with Allison Thursday, 5:00 p.m. Mountain Time. And it is the Facebook Live during the Transformation Slowdown. You definitely want to be part of this. I want to say thank you to the leaders who helped put this event together in Destin this last week. Many of us were able to attend. Many of you were not, and understandably, there's many concerns still about COVID-19, obviously. We were trying to be as responsible as we could and say, if you feel like being there and you feel like you can be there, please be there. If not, then we had a Zoom option for you, and many people tuned in by Zoom. We had between 300 and 400 that were there present in person, and another between 200 and 250 that were on Zoom almost continuously the whole event. So big thanks and gratitude go out to Todd Rowland, Aaron Decker, Brent Palmer, Andrea Rosser, Ken Bailey, Chris Doyle for putting the event together. There were many others. I'm not trying to leave anybody out. And all of the speakers that spoke. Tonight's going to be a little bit of a review of the 4x4 that was launched there. And also a special guest that you saw. It's not a surprise because you saw the text, and we're excited to have Deanna with us tonight. But I mainly wanted to say thank you to everybody that participated. We are excited about the energy coming out of this event. You're going to hear more about it a little bit later in this call. But again, thank you for those of you who traveled, especially braved Texas roads and Mississippi roads and Tennessee roads. And those of you that drove, those of you that flew, it was fantastic. It was great seeing everybody. Now I'm going to invite my partner in crime, Mr. Dan Cawley. Dan, I know you're there. I gave you the option to unmute.
How you doing, Rick?
Doing great.
Can you hear me all right?
I can hear you just great. Yeah,
Hey, so I got a lot of feedback from everybody in Destin about our name reading skills. So I just want everybody to know who gave me feedback. I'm going to bring it tonight, and I'm not going to mess up a single name tonight.
Whoa, that's a standard.
At least until the second name. I'm going to give it till the second name, and that's probably when I'm going to mess up.
Awesome. So let's start. Team lead, very first title. You earned that with a lifetime earnings of 100 USD. Let's hear it for Angelica Sanchez from California.
Sandy Ireland from West Virginia.
You did it.
Well, I said I could do one.
Oh,
Let's
okay.
see what the next one is.
Geraldine Palmieri from California.
Jenny Cox from Arizona.
John G. Cairns from Florida.
Mara Parker from New Jersey.
Deanna K. Switzig from Colorado.
Sharon Krezen from Kansas.
Maria de Lourdes de Bene from Arizona.
Carol Cox from Colorado.
Leon Nered from Alabama.
Kristen Zeinstra from Michigan.
Joey Hine from Wyoming.
Melinda LaRose from Alabama.
Carolyn Resendez from Virginia.
And Michelle Ariola from California.
And from our friends up north, René Claude Guillasson from Quebec.
Oh man, this is where I'm going to get myself into trouble. Chantal Brialt from Quebec.
Denise Venier from Quebec.
And good Lord, let's try this one. Johan Busieres from Quebec.
Perfect. Congratulations.
All right.
To the new team
Congratulations, new team leads.
Beautiful. Way to go. And new senior team leads. And this is, you earn this with lifetime earnings of $200 US. Here for Curtis Kane from Texas.
All right, we have Catherine DeBusk from Texas.
Jeffrey Milam from Tennessee.
Peter Lamas from California.
Joseph B. Nacelli from California.
Scott S. Sayachak from Hawaii.
And what do we need to do with these Hawaiian winners?
By the way, we've had a lot of them. I think the next event is in Hawaii. It's got to be. It's got to be, right?
Julia Wilson from Colorado.
And Country Rogue LLC from Kansas.
Donald Cooney from Oregon.
Wanda Purdue from Florida.
Max Berry from Pennsylvania.
Justin Chapman from Colorado.
Amy Reed from North Carolina.
Carmen, oh boy, Carmen, I apologize. How about Edgemont from Michigan?
Atlas Fitness from Tennessee.
And up north, we got David McAllister from Ontario.
Kelly Landry from Manitoba.
Elaine Grenier from Quebec.
Cindy L. Greenwood from Alberta.
Julie Paquette from Quebec.
And Patrick Beausoleil from Quebec. Here for our new senior team leads.
Well done.
Awesome. Well done. And moving to new supervisors, and you earn this with 400 USD lifetime earnings. Janie Fenton from Iowa.
How about Michaela Mojica from California?
Mia Suttles from Florida.
And Jennifer Neto from Nevada.
In Canada, Megan Roth from Alberta.
Lee Tan from British Columbia.
Catherine Guay from Quebec.
And last, Marilyn Leclerc from Quebec. New supervisors. Well done, everybody.
Supervisors. Now, new senior supervisors, and you earn this with 600 USD lifetime earnings. Kathy Jenks from Tennessee.
And then Melissa Tunison from Michigan.
Kim Coleman from Mississippi.
Sean Wilson, California.
Robin Parker from Colorado.
And oh man, this guy just blew me away in Destin. Riley Niblett from Alabama. Congratulations, Riley.
Way to go, Riley. Paula Trindade from Quebec.
Shelley McClure from British Columbia.
Andre Forget from Quebec.
And Natalie Gauthier from Quebec.
New senior supervisors. Well done.
Supervisors. Awesome.
Beautiful. New managers, and you earn this with a USD lifetime earnings. Christy Elliott from Wyoming.
W. Robert Marinero from Texas.
And Olivia Burlaclou. Pretty close. From Illinois.
Yes. I'm just going to say yes. Congratulations, managers. Well done.
New managers. Perfect. New senior managers, you earn this with 900 US dollars lifetime earnings. Robbie Alberto from California. Way to go, Robbie.
Good job, Robbie.
And
the one, the only.
New senior directors, and you gain this with lifetime earnings of 1,000 US dollars. There's also going to be some additional requirements that aren't listed on this sheet, but we will make sure that those get added next week. Frank McDaniel from Colorado, who I know had to leave the event early for a little bit of a health issue. Mac, I hope you're feeling better, my friend. It was great seeing you for the day one. It was great being with you, as always. Let's hear it for Frank McDaniel. Way to go.
Good job, Frank.
New senior director with, again, lifetime earnings of 1,000 USD and some pay leg volume. We'll get added to this. Oh, Frank McDaniel again. Or was that a repeat?
Well, he did it twice. Let's rate it twice. I'm not going to shortchange the man.
Lifetime earnings of 1,000 USD. Oswald Leroy Peralta, my friend. Why does it say hey, Oswald? We all know you. You're Leroy. Way to go, Leroy.
From Nolens, right?
Yeah, and all three of these individuals, imagine this, we're all in Florida. Go ahead.
Oh, sorry. That was the end of your statement. Okay, yes. I'm just remembering Leroy for telling me that I pronounced it Los Angeles when I read LA a couple weeks ago. So I just had to give a shout out to Narlands. And David Vance from Colorado.
Perfect, David, way to go.
Nice job.
And Michelle Blanchard, and I know he's on the call tonight. Michelle, congratulations, new vice president.
Nice job, you guys.
Beautiful, perfect. New officer. Let's hear it for new officer. Terry Glasgow from Arkansas. Way to go, Terry.
Nice
well
job,
done.
Terry.
If you have not heard her transformation story, in fact, we got to feature her again. It's one of the most dramatic transformation stories. One of my favorite, actually. And
nice job, Terry.
We have a new chairperson too. My fellow Americans and Canadians, this is a major deal. And I mean, first of all, what it takes to be a chairperson too, but also that this happened truly is awesome. And it shows what you can do when you put your mind to it. Let's hear it for none other than Brent Palmer from Alabama, new chairperson too.
Yes.
I'm actually coming out to Rick to say this is fantastic. I can't help it. I was sitting here quiet with all those incredible rank advancements, but Brent Palmer, you're the bomb, buddy. I mean, really fantastic. Most people don't realize what this means, not only financially, but how much work Brent has put into his organization. So congratulations.
Amen.
Totally agree. Totally agree.
Thank you, Deanna. It's it really is a big deal. So Brent,
it's such a big deal.
Brent's going to be speaking on the call tonight as well, so that'll be great, and we can all congratulate him. So without really any big surprise, we are not featuring a transformation story tonight because we have transformation messaging for you tonight, and it's starting with none other than our very own favorite, the lovely Mrs. Deanna Latson. Deanna, welcome.
Hi, I am here to confuse everybody tonight.
Uh-oh, what does that mean?
Totally. We said, you know what we're talking about tonight? We're talking about all of this and maybe why you would choose one over the other.
Yay.
And then what I realized when I started writing it all down, I thought, oh no, I'm going to confuse everybody because once I finished, I want it all and I want you to all have it all. And so here is my disclaimer. We're all together as a big happy family now with a lot of companies that used to be competitors. But now as brothers and sisters together, we have a lot of options with a lot of fantastic products, and you're just going to get to choose your preference. So my disclaimer tonight is you're gonna hear some differences, but you're also gonna hear a lot of similarities, because here's the beautiful thing about us and our products and our happy family is they all are manufactured to clinical doses. They are all manufactured in a way that provides tremendous support. And shockingly, they're all manufactured without chemical preservatives. They don't have any artificial flavors or, so those things we can say. And then there's the obvious, right? Okay, it's probably easier to pack MOA around. And it's probably even easier to pack Elite around. And it's harder to put this in your suitcase. Not that all of us are traveling very much right now. Those are the obvious, but let's touch really quickly, because I said I can do this in 10 minutes, which for those of you who don't know me is a huge ask to do this in 10 minutes. That means like 2 minutes per product. I don't know if it's possible, Rick, but I'm going to do my best. And so let's just first of all talk about some general differences between them all. First, MOA. For those of you who have not tried MOA, what you'll first find with MOA, what's different about MOA and a lot of the other liquids that we have on the table that I was holding tonight is the fact that MOA is 34 ingredients. It's actually named as the mother of all, and it is very easy to take along. When you look at MOA and you think, what are some of the benefits and support in the body that I might be looking for, is I want to take MOA as well. Maybe you want to take MOA because of the bergamot and how it'll support your healthy levels of cholesterol. Maybe you want to take MOA for the black seed for its support on its anti-parasitical activity. Maybe you want to take MOA for its immune function. And MOA has some really phenomenal mushrooms. It actually is the most expensive raw ingredient in any of our products, called Maitake Gold 404. And that has been well researched and documented to activate your natural killer cells. And maybe you're taking MOA for, you know, supporting your kidney health and as an anti-aging and for your immune support and your cellular support. But know that it probably has more testimonials outside next to Slender Eyes in the RX category of products than any other product we have. And I can't believe I have to move on so fast. So now you're like, well, should I take Limu? And first of all, let me tell you what Limu is. And I love Limu. And what I'm going to tell you at the end is I really want you to take it all. I know you can't, but hopefully this helps. So what you should know about Limu is its primary ingredient in the product is called fucoidian, which is the extract from the cell walls of the Limu seaweed, for those of you who do not know. And this is done all through a proprietary chemical-free process, which is really nice. And one thing about, a few things about Limu. One, it's got a really fantastic taste. It helps support your immune system, helps support joint mobility, you know, for those of us who are getting a little older, and we need a little bit more. Helps scavenge free radicals. You'll hear me say this about noni as well. So let me just tell you what a free radical is really quick. So a free radical scavenger is basically like a vitamin, a mineral, an enzyme, and its ability to help destroy free radicals in your body. So what is a free radical? It's a molecule that basically has an unpaired electron. Okay, enough of the science. But what that means is it makes it very unstable, and as it moves through the bloodstream, it takes electrons from other cells. And the problem with this is because they're so unstable, they move through the bloodstream and they do cell damage. And when there's a lot of cell damage, what happens? Well, the body can start to break down. So the nice thing about fucoidian and the Limu extract is that it helps scavenge those free radicals. So it's really great at doing that. A few other things on Limu. 5X, for those of you who have not tried it, it is also beneficial for your energy levels, rejuvenating, help with the skin, and also help reduction of oxidative stress. And oxidative stress, and you'll hear this also about noni, so a little bit more science, is oxidative stress is when there's an imbalance in the body. The scales are tipped. What does that mean? That means there's more free radicals in the body than there is antioxidants. And that means the free radicals are taking over. So the nice thing about the Limu Original as a free radical scavenger, it also helps support with the reduction of oxidative stress and helping balance out those scales. So if you haven't given Limu Original a try, I'm saying you should. Okay, noni, fastest presentation ever. And we now have two families of noni, right? We have our original T&J, and then we have our Nuki Hiva with our Zenoa family. As I mentioned before, those two families we're competitors. And now we're together like the big Brady Bunch family we are. And together as a group, now we have more choice. The reality is these two products are probably very similar and very similar in their effects in the body. One of the biggest differences is going to be the flavor profile and with the two products and the size of the bottle. So let me go through a few of the benefits of noni just in general, and then what I would encourage you to do if you're considering adding noni into your life, which I recommend. It is so incredibly well researched. It is hands down the most researched raw ingredient of all of our combined companies. So if you're going to invite noni into your life, maybe order a bottle of both and just see which one you'd like to try. But let's talk about the benefits of noni just really quick. On the benefits in supporting a healthy cardiovascular system, for your energy. There's really good solid research that shows it's assistant in weight management, support in the immune system. I want you all to know that noni is the leading source of iridoids, and what iridoids are they're very powerful photochemicals produced in the plants as like a self-defense mechanism. So it's what helps the plants stay strong, and they provide a huge wide range of beneficial bioactivity in humans. And there is very, very strong research to show how beneficial it can be for you. As I mentioned before, when we were talking about Limu 5X, is that noni also helps the body from harmful free radicals. And remember, free radicals, really think about your house for a minute. And if your house was overflowed with garbage because the cleaning people have not come, the scales are in balance. So a lot of us have an imbalance of free radicals in our body, and these products can make a difference. It also helps noni. There's a lot of research that shows that how it supports your circulatory system, your tissues, strengthens the entire body quite frankly, and supports really normal blood sugar metabolism as well. And listen, I am not doing this justice because I could spend an hour in every single product. So when we go back into the noni, you'll see it also has benefits in the cholesterol. It has benefits in physical performance levels for athletes. And it actually helps, if you exert yourself too much as an athlete, help kind of relieve some of the discomfort that comes with that. Okay. And that was the fastest noni training on the planet. This is the elevator version. Thank you, Rick Redford, for making me barely talk whatsoever. All right, so Elite, let's go to Elite. The next thing about Elite is another one of our products is it's portability, right? Stick pack, you can throw it in the bag. It's easy to take along. I want you to know that Elite was formulated and it has a few differentiators than the rest of our products, and that anyone suffering or needs some support hormonally. And guess what, guys? You need support hormonally too, even though you might deny it. But the reality is you do. And the biggest hormonal factor that affects us all across the board is cortisol. And that comes from a stress reaction. And this is a stressful world we're living in right now, right? And so the nice thing is Elite exerts a normalizing effect on the body processes and helps the body's response to stress hormones. So that's what's so fantastic, and that's from the adaptogens within the product. But a few things that are different from some of the other amazing benefits to like MOA, Limu, TNJ Original, and Nuki Hiva is that Elite also has a lot of support for folks, who need extra support through menopause and through maybe PMS symptoms. And guys, let me just be clear, it's really great for you too, because there's even prostate health support in that product as well. So I will wrap up the quickest training I've ever done on all products really fast to say this. My recommendation as a representative of a family of products now would be order one of everything over the next couple of months. and give them a try. And take a few notes and ask yourself, how does my body feel on MOA? How does my body feel on TNJ Original? How does my body feel on Limu 5X? Because here's the beauty of all of these products. If you wanted to, you could take them all. Because they're food-based products, it's pretty hard to overdose. And so you can take them. And when you're out there in the world of what's happening to us nowadays and concern with viral infections, the reality is Noni, both the Noni products and Limu's products have some really good supporting evidence to show we can support your body those ways, really help protect your body. So there's a lot of incredible benefits across the board, and know that we're lucky that some of it can come down to personal preference and taste, that we have that ability. You don't just have to rely on the taste that I love from MOA, or, you can pick a taste that you love, knowing that all products are formulated at clinical doses. So Rick, did I do my quick, leaving you potentially confused, rundown of all of our liquids?
You really did. In fact, I was just like grinning the whole time. Most of you know, because I've said this on calls, I have all 4 of these in my refrigerator, both at home and at work. I take MOA every morning with my vitamins, and then mid-afternoon I alternate between TNJ, Nuku-Hiva, and Limu Original. And because I really do believe that there's benefits from all of them. And I understand not everybody can do that, but that works for me.
Yeah, I take them all too, and not everyone can do it. But like I said, it's really great to have awareness of your body. Yeah. Be in tune with what's going on. A lot of people aren't, they just live with everyday uncomfortableness. So by trying a few new things, or inviting or switching out on your auto ship, and maybe just trying something else for 1 month, trust me, you're not going to hurt any of our feelings, because we're all a big family now, is see your reaction to it. Take a few notes, see how your body feels. Awesome. You could end up loving something better than something else. You never know. And we're so lucky that we have all the options.
We are. And, MOA has a kind of a spicy flavor that some people, it's from
the black seed, just so you know.
Yeah, it's awesome. Yeah. I've grown to really love it. I crave it. And then the Noni fruit is it's a tough taste by itself. And so both of these products, it's not like cherry juice. It's a little bit. And then the original, I find, is probably the least difficult taste. And so kids, I've noticed, kind of gravitate a little bit more to the Limu Original just because of taste. It's a little more watery in its texture too. So just some of my observations.
Yeah, and those are all really fair. And a very fun side note, and I don't suggest it because I don't know how this helps you, but a lot of our teams in Russia will take this and put it with vodka. And I think, well, that's an easy way to go through a lot of product, I guess, but I don't know that that's a really good health regime, to get into. But nonetheless, we have a lot of options, right?
We do.
And I know not everybody can afford it. And hopefully you heard something that feels like it could resonate with you, that you can do what I call therapeutically dose these products, which means if you're suffering from certain issues, you can take more of all of them. And I hope you get the chance to try them and really get to know them all.
Awesome. Deanna, thank you. And thank you for, I know it's for someone like you that so loves to talk about product, how difficult that was. So
I was like, 10 minutes? I even said to Angela, who schedules that, I was just, are you kidding? Do you know who you're talking to? 10 minutes to do them all? Okay, I'll try.
Well, that's why I told her to tell you, not me.
Smart man, Rick, smart man, but I knew it was from you. Hey, and I just want to say hi to everybody, and everybody that went to that Destin event. It looked incredible. These are exciting times for our industry. And you know why they're really exciting? Why should we all be excited about these products? Why should we be excited about all of this? Is that The world is awakening to what immune system health is. And your immune system is your military, right? Do we want a military that's overweight, sluggish, can't hold anything, can't go out and protect our borders or fight for us or do any of that? Nobody wants that type of military. And so think of these products as nourishing your internal defense systems against there's so many compromised people. So that's why right now it's exciting. That's why it should be the topic we share with everybody, because a differentiator right now is your personal immune system. That's making a difference in how some of us are faring these days.
Amen. And way to get another 5 minutes in there.
I had to. I'm so sorry.
We love you. Thank you, Deanna.
Thanks.
So great to have you on the call tonight. And with that, we are going to bring on a duo of powerful leaders, our newest chairperson too, Brent Palmer, and just leader Aaron Decker. And the way that two of these closed out the event, if you had a chance to listen in, this is going to be awesome. So I'm just going to turn it to you both. I know we've got a promotion that we announced at the event that we want everybody to know a little bit more about, and just kind of your perspective of what that event meant to our business moving forward. I'm just going to throw it at you both. Welcome.
Thanks, Rick. Hey, first,
So Rick,
I'm going to get into there first.
Here we go.
First, Coach, I just want to tell you, you know what? We all salute you. We're so proud. You so deserve not just that title, but so much more. You are what everybody aspires to be, right? That selfless leader. You're out there fighting every single day, not just for your family, Coach, but you're fighting for everybody's family, and it's seen. And just know that we all appreciate you so much and everything that you do, because you're a team player, right? Like, you're a coach of a team, but the team is all of NewAge, and so we just applaud you for that. But now go ahead and Brent, if you can, talk about this. What is all this going on, right? Everybody's seeing this, right? And talk about that. Maybe I can throw a little icing on the cake.
Absolutely. I'm smiling from ear to ear. And I do want to say this, Rick, at the event, I know you felt it, Mark Wilson felt it, Jeff Yates felt it. All the leaders felt it. I can't say enough about being in a company that everybody has their own teams, everybody has, but when the people can look up on the stage and honestly see that Aaron Decker does not change no matter who's celebrated on stage, nobody can different, they can't go, are they, I don't know who's on whose team. That's just uncommon. Like, that does not happen. And in order to have a house of brands, in order to partner with other companies and acquire other companies and bring them in to be a part of our team, we have to have that culture. And what was so apparent to us leaders at the event was that culture is getting established, has to take place in the corporate executive office, and then it has to roll down into the field. And Aaron, I absolutely loved sharing the stage with you on Saturday or through the 3-day event. And thanks for everybody that participated. I mean, you made it possible. And it is just a huge launching pad for North America, all of North America. And the first thing that we rolled out, let's just go down the row here, because Rick, you knocked it out of the park. Like, we asked and you were like, home run, Hank Aaron style. But here's the deal. Yeah, Braves. How about that? So here's the thing. The first rollout, Aaron, was the 250 point a la carte ability. And so let's go that route. I'm going to turn it to you, and maybe let's talk about the ability now to just ... in the shopping cart, and when it hits 250, boom.
Well, Brent, what I love is, and Rick, we truly, we know that you fight for us every single day, and we appreciate that. But this was a big win, right? Like, this is a W in the win column, guys, for every one of us, because Rick just removed a barrier. And the barrier is for those of you that don't know, don't worry about it, but we used to have this 2X thing. And so if you didn't get a special pack that was made by a special team, you didn't get that. So you didn't get all the benefits, and it was confusing. And, Brent's just an old football coach. I'm just a rodeo guy. I'm not even smart enough to be a football coach, but to explain a 2X to somebody took so long. And now you guys, you can get a pack or you can do it a la carte. And I know, Brent, today, I had many people say, you mean I can just make my own and get there? Yep. You know how refreshing and simple that was. But guys, that also allows, Brent, somebody that starts as a customer, where now you can work with them because you're going to find out you got a little extended time next, where you can transition over time as they experience our products. And maybe they started off with one, they added a couple more. They just got to add a couple more. They're a brand partner, Brent. And I just love the ability to do that. And it simplifies, but it allows us to do a presentation like we just did that encompasses everything that we got and not have to pigeonhole somebody into one specific product or pack portfolio.
Absolutely. Absolutely. It's really a beautiful marriage here, because when you think about this, if you're dealing in a product pack, great for you. Don't change anything. But here's the beauty. How many times do you do a presentation or you're talking to a prospect, Aaron, that wants to, they're like, you're talking to them about weight loss and they ease over into the skincare and you go, look, that's perfect. Just pick whatever products you want. When they hit 250, you're qualified for everything in the business, and boom, we're ready to go. It's just so simple. And so they just eliminated confusion. And remember, the simpler you can make this, the bigger your team's going to be. So Aaron, that was the first one, and that was huge. And then we go, okay, we asked, hey, can we just simplify this gold and ultimate thing and just make it to where ultimate, instead of it being 28 days, it's 8 weeks, so that it's just a unified message that you enroll, you've got 8 weeks to go gold and ultimate. Now, here's what we know, Aaron. We want to go gold and ultimate in the first week, in the first 2 weeks. Like, why do we want to wait to get people paid? Like, we don't want to wait because their belief will go up when they get a paycheck in their bank account. So the beauty, though, is just, again, it goes back to messaging. It's so simple. And so, Aaron, let's talk about the 8 weeks to ultimate that we launched.
So guys, it does a couple different things. One, for me, I love it because, if you go 4 and 4, that's 8, right? Like, just simple, right? Like I can do that. But the other thing I like is, how many times did you get somebody started and they kind of, Brent, just dipped their toe in, right? They maybe got a small pack. They weren't quite so sure. And maybe their products took a week and a half, 2 weeks sometimes, just because, things happen. They get them and all of a sudden they experience them. They're like, man, I wish somebody would have told me about Ultimate. I'd have done that, but I'm out of time. I don't have time to do that. Well, we've extended that, Brent. So now that person can get that time. Of course, most people, when they see this, they don't want to leave money on the table and they want to start at Ultimate. But let's face it, some people can't afford that. And so now what we've done, thanks to Rick, is remove that barrier and extended that. So it's just a simple message. 8 weeks to go gold, 8 weeks to ultimate. Now, keep in mind, guys, there is one little caveat here, which is the first 4 weeks, you get team lead bonus. So if you're here to make money, right, you're going to want to really lock arms and help that person understand and get there. Our job, our sponsor, right, responsible to help them to understand the value. If it's the next 4 weeks, they still can get ultimate, but you're not going to receive that team lead bonus. And that's okay, because for me, it's all about the new person, right? Like, I want what's best for them, you guys. And if we're always new person focused, you'll never lose, Brent.
Well, and what's beautiful, Aaron, is the company kind of just removed the barriers right here on this, and they're putting the money there the first 4 weeks team lead, which is amazing, but then giving us that other 4 weeks to help get people qualified. And understand this, because they relieve so many barriers for us, we're still our independent, we're business owners, right? So make sure that as you're getting people to ultimate, you're checking in their back office and you're making sure the computer system is upgrading them to ultimate. When they go in the back office, up at the top right-hand corner, it'll say their rank. And if it does not upgrade them, then Aaron, it's our responsibility as being business owners to make a call with them to our customer service and work through getting that changed in their back office. And here's the beauty. We have the best customer service in the world, but we still have to notify them. So again, IT has done some amazing things to be able to roll this out. But still, we need to keep a check on it and making sure, because we're going to have a lot of people go ultimate. You're going to see it in the next several weeks. I mean, we're already moving in that direction starting today. Just double check and let's stay on top of it.
So Brent, what I love is those two things, you guys, that's locked in. That's new policy. But now the next thing, this is for the next 8 weeks. And guys, this is big. And this is for everybody that's been a part of the company and for everybody coming new in. Now, keep in mind, we just did a Zoom here not too long ago with some of the best leaders on the planet, right? And you guys, we broke the system, didn't we, Ant? Like it broke over 500 people on there. And you guys, if you had guests on there, follow up with them and let them know about what's coming next. So Coach, tell them about the bump up system, right? Like this is people just don't do this in our industry, Brent.
Operation Rank Up. We, first of all, and I got to go back to what Aaron just said. We just had the biggest prospecting Zoom that I've been on since I've been a part of this. I was talking to Aaron right before we jumped on this call, and he said, yes, it's unbelievable. Just imagine, we're sitting in North America. Nobody knows our name about NewAge. Like, can you imagine coming out of the event day one? We had over 500. We maxed the Zoom out. Now, tomorrow night, we've got another Zoom. So follow, like Aaron said, follow up with your people, because here's the beauty. Get them on the Zoom tomorrow night and bring more people to the Zoom, because we got this Operation Rank Up that's going on right now. And it's twofold, Aaron, I believe. Let's first talk about the person that's been in. Let's talk about all of you that are on the Zoom and you're watching in and you're already in. Like you're a part of this deal. Here's what I would do tonight. I would get off the Zoom and I would go to my back office and I would look up in the top right-hand corner and see what your title is. Are you a member? Are you a business level? Are you an elite? Or are you ultimate? Okay. Maybe if you know your rank, put it in the chats. Let's hear it. Okay. Now here's Operation Rank Up for you. Do you realize if you're a business right now, let's just use that for example, your business. I see somebody said their business. So your business level, if you in the next 8 weeks, okay, starting right now, starting tonight, next 8 weeks, you go from business to elite, okay? Business to elite. So that difference, it's from business to elite. Now here's the beauty. You hit that elite status, the company is going to automatically rank you up to ultimate. Think about that. You go from business to elite, your back office shows elite, boom, you're ranking automatically to ultimate.
Brent,
Aaron, I think that's what, $800 savings. Like if we
like
make that happen right now.
$800 worth of benefits, you guys, that you get. And that's what the company did. Again, what did they do? Remove barriers, but also leveled the playing field. And I love that, right? They didn't say, hey, we're going to do this just for all new people. Brent, they said, hey, we want to make sure that everybody that's a part of this unbelievable family has the same opportunity. And Brent, what I like too is so the people that are here, but now look at over the next 8 weeks, think about everybody that you've been calling. Brent, do you know that down in Florida, in 15 minutes, cumulatively, everybody set up well in excess of 1,000 appointments. That's 1,000 appointments to touch base with new people, to expose this company to new people. You guys, and I know a lot of them were just on the Zoom. Tomorrow night, you got Dr. Crystal and Dr. Ginger talking more about products. And then Thursday, we got another opportunity. But you guys, when you get them on there, let them know, hey, you can start and you're going to rank up so you can save money by starting now. Brent, they can start at an elite level for $1,400. They get $2,200 worth of benefits. Like, who does that? And maybe they can't afford $1,400, but they can start. And even if they start with a smaller pack, about $350, $400 worth of products, they're getting $800 worth of benefits. You guys, we're in a special place. We're in a special time with this company. You just heard Deanna about having an options. I'm one of those that drinks them all. In fact, I drink half a bottle of each one every day. My wife she's killing me, but look at what our company's doing for us. Not only do we have the portfolio of products, you guys, They're now removing every barrier so everyone can win. And they don't just say, nope, it's just for this group. They say, this is for everybody, Brent. And it's just such a blessing to be with a company that keeps thinking of more ways to remove barriers and simplify this for all of us. So Rick, we applaud you. Brent, really quick, I know because we don't want to go too long, but what's this? I see everybody that's doing this, Brent. What's the play?
4x4, 4x4. Here's the thing. It's already working, ladies and gentlemen. I mean, 4x4 today, since we launched it at the event, is going absolutely bonkers. Aaron, I don't know if you've got, maybe Anthony, I don't know. I think Anthony's is a co-host. Anthony, could you show the slide 4x4? Could you show that slide, hopefully?
Hey, can I bring up just one last thing before you transition?
Absolutely.
So you bring in a new person at 250 points, right? They do an a la carte order at 250 points. Beforehand, they would have been a rep level, an activated level. Automatically, they're business level now. So you went from 15 to 20 points as well, or 15 to 20% on team lead bonus, and 2X and a la carte and everything else. I mean, that extra 5% could be big. So sorry, I didn't want to interrupt, but I wanted to give that same example because I think that's a big deal.
It's huge, Rick, and it's locked in for life. Never have to requalify. Like you're there. Just absolutely incredible. But if you can share that slide, Brent Cope, maybe you can just kind of walk us through that, and then we'll throw a little fuel on the fire to incentivize those to get that done. Maybe talk about the club, and then we'll talk about the last thing there.
Absolutely, absolutely. Anthony, are you with us, buddy? Can you show that slide?
You should be able to. He's a co-host. There you
Okay,
go.
here we go. Here we go. We're on it. Okay, I want you to look at this right here. Here's the beauty of this, okay? So you right now, here's what we did at the event, okay? Talking about 4x4. Let's talk about you right now. Because we all stood on the stage and said, we're going to start now. Our company is going to be a multiple billion-dollar company. Our company is going to the top of the industry. Like, how do we all get a piece of this pie? We all go into create and build mode right now, all together, day one, like we've never built in the industry before. That's Aaron Decker. That's Todd Rowland. That's Brent Palmer. That's Stefan Page. That's Debbie and Ken Snyder. I mean, that's everybody, okay? That's everybody in the company. You get started, okay? And over the next 8 weeks, Brent Palmer is going to bring in 4 brand partners and 4 retail customers over the next 8 weeks. Now, here's the beauty. You do that over the next 8 weeks. You bring in 4 brand partners on at least a 250 a la carte pack and 4 retail customers. Here's the beauty. You're going to make commissions. If you were brand new, you would make your money back, okay? You'd make that initial purchase money back in your pocket. But you duplicate that 2 times, and you're at an average of over $1,000 a month. You duplicate that play, that 4x4 play 2 more times, and you're at a point where you're earning 6 figures a year, $100,000 on average a year. So when I go back and we talk about the play, the 4x4 play, here's what it does, Aaron. Me and you talk about it all the time. It gets the new person in, it gets them started, it gets them using our products, having a transformation. But then by getting 4 brand partners and 4 retail customers and getting their initial purchase money back in their pocket, here's what it does. It jacks their belief up to another level. And what happens in our industry when people's belief grows? They go share more. They go tell more. Guess what that does for your business? It grows. And then you help those 4 share a 4 and you got 16, and you help those 16 share and do 4x4 and you've got 64. Listen, and you're sitting at over $1,000 a month on average of income. Where I live, that almost pays for the mortgage of our home. Here's the thing about that. It's the play. It's simple. It can be duplicated to the masses. And Aaron, what we said at the event is we're all going to do that right now over the next 8 weeks. And here's what the company is doing for us. The company, Rick Redford, he said, you know what? Let's go make shirts. Let's go make t-shirts. Let's go make a club, a 4x4 club. Let's make it where we can brand ourselves on social media, where we can say, I got mine. I got mine. I'm leading by the tongue in my shoes, not just the tongue in my mouth. How many of you over the next 8 weeks, I believe, Aaron, if you're going to do something big, if you're going to set a movement in a company, you got to all lock arms and make a commitment together and not just say, hey, Aaron's going to do it, but no, we're all going to do it. We're all going to do this. Aaron, anything I know you want to add to this? This is absolutely huge, and this is getting done right now across our company in North America.
I love in the chat I'm seeing, I'm going to get my shirt. I'm going to get my shirt, because you guys, it's something tangible that says, hey, I did it. You can too. And Brent, I'm looking forward to the day where, you know, we got a Zoom and everybody's got their shirt on, and you're going to be able to identify, you know, that person made enough money to get their investment back, and that person did, and that person did, and that person did, you guys. And collectively, we all get to win, right? And the one thing that, you know, when you look at a slide like this, you guys, is you look and you're thinking, well, how can I get 1,000 people on my team? Simple. Keep it simple. Go get your 4 brand partners, get your 4 retail customers. Lead by example. And then when you get that shirt, you know what? Everybody's going to know that you did what you said you're going to do. And Brent, to me, that's almost as valuable as getting a car, because you know what? Sometimes it takes so many people to get a car, but everybody can get a shirt, and collectively, everybody's going to move from the left side of your screen towards that 100,000 plus a year side of your screen. And Brent, this just makes it fun. It makes it simple, and it makes it where all of us together can do it.
I know you're about to end this with a bang, Aaron, and I'm smiling from ear to ear, but I want to say something as we're on this slide. This is me, ladies and gentlemen. Today, I made a bunch of copies of this slide, and I laminated the copies. I'm going to put this in front of people, because here's what it tells them. Here's what it tells the people. And if I were you, you all got teams. I would duplicate this call to my teams. I would get on and I would go through the promotions. I would go through what we're doing. But here's what this slide does. If you put it tangibly in front of people, it lets them know it's a simple presentation that I can look at Rick Redford and say, hey, Rick, listen, you get started with us on a 200-point a la carte pack. You pick it, man. It qualifies you for everything in the business. Oh, by the way, you do that, and you actually rank up right now to the next level in our company. That's amazing. You're just going to make extra money, okay? And here's the beauty. We're going to lock arms, and we're going to help you get 4 brand partners, 4 retail customers. You're going to get your initial purchase money right back in your pocket. We can go get it done this week. We got 8 weeks to do it, but we can go get it done this week. And here's the thing. We duplicate that process 2 times, boom, you're at $1,000 a month on average. I mean, Rick, I don't know about you, but that pays for the mortgage of my home. And here's the beauty. We do that thing 2 more times. We run the 4x4 play 2 more times. We're at $100,000 a year on average. Boom, done. End of presentation. You put that in front of people over and over and over. I'll tell you this, people all around North America don't have an average of $500 sitting in their bank account, sitting in their savings. This is showing people there's a hope with our company. Yes, we're going to get healthy. Yes, we're going to help people with our amazing products. But I'll tell you something we can do. We can give them hope, a vision, and a plan of how to go get it done. And here's the thing. Our company knows this is a winning place so much that they laid it all out on the line and said, you know what? We're going to give you something to challenge you to go get this done, because this 4x4 is going to ensure that you're in the movement with us as our company is going through momentum, so that you can get all you can get. And Aaron, we'll let you close that out with this special promotion.
So guys, think about this. And I know some of you know this, but some of you don't. And you know, Brent Willis, your CEO, he wanted to be down there so bad. And when we told him about this 4x4 idea, when we told him what we were going to do down there about, you know, setting appointments, you know how Brent is. He likes to add a little fuel to the fire. And guys, he didn't add just a little fuel to the fire. He added a lot. So I'd love to know who's got it done already, but who has their 4x4? If anybody's got it done, put it in the chat. If you've got that done, not only did you get that done, not only do you get one of those exclusive t-shirts that Rick's put together, but guys, you've also, if you're one of the first 100 to get it done, you're going to get an extra 500 shares. It's called a stock option, guys. And you get 500 stock options in your name. That means, and that's a locked in price at $3.15. Here's what that means. Let me explain that to you. Let's say that stock goes up to $10 or $13.15. You just made an extra $10,000. You can take that money out. It's your money. You want to hold on to it till it hits $53.15? Guys, that's like $25,000. Rick, who does that? There's no company. There is no company that's given ownership in the company for you and I doing stuff that we ought to be doing anyway. Guys, so I don't know about you. I know, unfortunately, Ginger and I had to disqualify ourselves because they made us keep that. Brent didn't know about it. Todd didn't know. Rick said, listen, nobody can know about this. You announce it and everybody gets to participate. The first 100, you're going to get 500 shares. It's called a stock option. It's locked in. You don't have to spend anything for that. They give it to you. And any amount that it goes up over $3.15, you can cash it in whenever you want. You can hold on to it. It's yours. Now, it gets better because I know, guys, what they did is they leveled the playing field. Anybody can go do that. Anybody can go do that. But for those of you that are a little competitive, I don't know, there might be a few people, Brent, that are competitive on here. Rick, one or two, right?
Just a few.
Just a few. Guys, the number one total volume enroller. So you've had to at least get the base 4x4, but then total customers, and this is all new, total customers and total teammates, brand partners that you get, their total volume combined. If you're the number one, you get 2,500 shares. As 2,500.
In addition to the 500 you earned by being in the club.
Think about that, you guys. I'm going to use 2,500, Rick, because I don't know the math on top of the math, but all I know is when this thing hits $53, like I think it will, that's $125,000 potential dollars that you just made for just going doing something we want to do anyway. Now, second place, 1,500 shares. Third place, 1,250 shares, you guys. So there is plenty of room for all of us to go and absolutely explode our business. I can't see in the chats, but I know many people have already got that done, but there's a lot of openings left. And Rick and all of our, Deanna, I know they got together. They said, we want to keep rewarding. So guys, as we wrap this up, you've got a company. You've got a company that's willing to remove the barriers, not for the people at the top. No. This is a company that wants everybody to win. Wherever you start, wherever you're at, they want to make it simple for you to win, not someday, right out of the gate. Then they have a generosity mentality. They want to share in the wealth. Guys, we're a publicly traded company, and they're not keeping it all for themselves. They're not saying, hey, this is all about our stockholders. They want you to be a stockholder. And you know what? Sometimes we understand some of you, maybe you invested your money to get started here, but they're going to allow you to earn ownership, not pseudo ownership, but real ownership in the company that you're helping to build. Guys, it's so rare. It's so unique. And Rick, I know we've got more coming and we're just getting started, but you guys, if you've ever wanted to be at the right place with the right company, with the right people on the executive side and the right leaders like a Coach Brent Palmer, guys, you are absolutely right there. So Rick, we thank you for everything that you do for us. Deanna, on the product side, thank you so much for giving us quality products that work, because without that, it doesn't drive it. And then also, you know, back to your point on our customer service, guys, like we've got everything that we need here. So the last thing that I'd like to say is we applaud all of you, because if it wasn't for you, none of us would be here. So this is all about you.
Aaron, Brent, thank you so much. Amen to all of that. I'm so excited to be a part of this. I'm honored to be working together with such powerful leadership, and for each one of you, the transformation stories that we heard in Destin, and you'll have a chance, if you didn't see it, you'll have a chance to see the replays, and there are some unbelievable transformation stories. All I can say is, in any contest, don't bet against Kim Gray. So I just want to make that very public, Kim, if you're on, I wouldn't bet against you in any contest. I don't care what it is. There was an error earlier in the recognition I want to clear up. Frank McDaniel, if you're on, I apologize. This report was polled last Friday morning. And so there were some kind of corrections made. Frank McDaniel hit VP. So let's hear it for Mac. Way to go, my friend. Again, we didn't catch that because we didn't have the updated report. So my apologies, Frank, but you're a man. You're the man tonight. Also, I will end on a quote, as I always do. It's a great time for a quote from Mark Twain. Keep away from people who try to belittle your ambition. Small people always do that, but the really great ones make you feel that you too can become great. And that is the root of what this is all about. So with that, I'll stop the recording, unmute the lines. Anthony, you might have to help.